A painter should begin every canvas with a wash of black, because all things in nature are dark except where exposed by the light. Once you have tasted flight, you will forever walk the earth with your eyes turned skyward, for there you have been, and there you will always long to return. Study without desire spoils the memory, and it retains nothing that it takes in. It had long since come to my attention that people of accomplishment rarely sat back and let things happen to them. They went out and happened to things. The painter has the universe in his mind and hands. Nothing strengthens authority so much as silence. I love those who can smile in trouble. One can have no smaller or greater mastery than mastery of oneself. The noblest pleasure is the joy of understanding. I have from an early age abjured the use of meat, and the time will come when men such as I will look upon the murder of animals as they now look upon the murder of men. Nothing can be loved or hated unless it is first understood. The smallest feline is a masterpiece. Art is never finished, only abandoned. As a well-spent day brings happy sleep, so life well used brings happy death. Learning never exhausts the mind. The knowledge of all things is possible. The greatest deception men suffer is from their own opinions. There are three classes of people: those who see, those who see when they are shown, those who do not see. I have been impressed with the urgency of doing. Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Being willing is not enough. We must do. It is easier to resist at the beginning than at the end. The deeper the feeling, the greater the pain. The function of muscle is to pull and not to push, except in the case of the genitals and the tongue. As you cannot do what you want what you can do. I thought I was learning to live. I was only learning to die. The time will come when men such as I will look upon the murder of animals as they now look on the murder of men. The artist sees what others only catch a glimpse of. Iron rusts from disuse, stagnant water loses its purity, and in cold weather becomes frozen. Even so does inaction sap the vigors of the mind. Life without love is no life at all. Realize that everything connects to everything else. Time stays long enough for those who use it. Make your work to be in keeping with your purpose. Intellectual passion drives out sensuality. Where the spirit does not work with the hand, there is no art. I have offended God and mankind because my work didn't reach the quality it should have. All our knowledge has its origin in our perceptions. Water is the driving force in nature. God sells us all things at the price of labor. Learn how to see. Realize that everything connects to everything else. All sciences are vain and full of errors that are not born of experience, the mother of all knowledge. A poet knows he has achieved perfection not when there is nothing left to add, but when there is nothing left to take away. I awoke only to find that the rest of the world was still asleep. Our life is made by the death of others. Learning is the only thing the mind never exhausts, never fears, and never regrets. Once you have tasted flight, you will forever walk the earth with your eyes turned skyward, for there you have been, and there you will always long to return. My body will not be a tomb for other creatures. He who thinks little errs much. Blinding ignorance does mislead us. O wretched mortals, open your eyes. He who loves practice without theory is like the sailor who boards ship without a rudder and compass and never knows where he may cast. He who possesses most must be most afraid of loss.